So let's talk about this numbers, because she got famous off of Dr. Phil, right? Phil.
Dr. Phil.
Dr. Phil.
About, catch me outside. How about that?
Yeah, that shit was stupidly annoying, right? And she was like, what, 14, 15 at the time? And so it's like literally like
about
4 or
14,
5.
15, because it's been about a good 4
right.
years.
So like literally she's been in the limelight, and not really famous, but like
she's been rapping.
She's been rapping,
making music.
Yeah, you know, so it's like, damn, like it just kind of blows my mind that like there's so many men's out there that are willing to pay for a girl that just turned 18, and you know they just like they had it on the schedule. Mm-hmm. They know that she turned 18, and it was just like, and it's just so it's just so wild to me, like the amount of craze for like a younger underage female, because you know, like just because you turn 18 legally, right, a lot of them still view her as like this young chick in their eyes.
Just because you turn 18 legally doesn't mean that you're mature mentally or physically.
Right. And it's, oh my God.
No, dudes is sick. Like, okay, listen. It's different if you meet a chick and you might be a couple years older and she says she's 18 and y'all really are digging each other. But it's different between that and you actually just like, okay, I know this chick, this chick is illegal. I can't fuck with her, so I'm waiting for her to be legal, whether it's 18 or 21, and you're waiting for that. Yeah, you're weird, because you could have found somebody that was of your age or closer to your age that could be your soulmate or whatever it may be, and you're waiting for this young ass chick so you could groom her.
And it's like, and
yeah, I get it. No,
I guess she's not a dumb girl. She's capitalizing on all the creepy.
I don't be mad at it when these women do this shit. These niggas want to be some weirdo.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, if you want to capitalize on it, then make your money somehow, some way. I just think, like, for her, like, I don't know, I don't know, like, the type of work that she's gonna be doing. Like, if she's just gonna be posting pictures, or is it gonna be like real sex and vibrators and maybe another.
She's gonna do that. I think it's gonna be like.
I think it's just gonna be like pictures, right?
They usually just post like these idiots fall for it. They usually just post new pictures.
Right. I think what it is they really want that one-on-one, because you can message them. That's another thing. And they have to kind of respond.
And don't get me wrong. Sometimes the chicks that just post new pictures and be twerking, I'm pretty sure like they might show a little ass or pussy here and there, but they're not really like, you know, doing none of that shit. So, I mean.
Yeah.
Like they're just showing it. They're not actually like playing with themselves or anything.
Right.
And it's just if people gonna buy it,
it's just crazy that like men are willing to spend like blow so much money in their pockets like on just like sex workers in general, and they're willing to go to like so many extent. Like I've been watching so many fucking documentary about like human trafficking, like underage human females trafficking. So it's like there's just so many fucking creepy men's out there, and like what do you do with that? Like, I guess, I mean, for her, good for her. Like she's making money off of them, but then also on the other end, I'm just like, there's just so many of them out there that are like potentially like involved in human trafficking of underage females.
Exactly.
Like these numbers just shows you like there's so many of them out there. And kind of going off topic, but Nicole was showing me something in Anaheim where there was like incidents where it's happened where they poke a hole in like people's trunk as like a sign of like human trafficking. Like they're poking making a big hole in their car just so that they can let other trafficker know that like that's how you can like potentially like get the females. Like those are the females that you should be aiming toward. And like maybe like kidnap them and then put them to work and shit like that, and like sexually abuse them. Mm-hmm. And it's just wild because like, I mean, this is cool. She's making money. Like she's gonna continue making money, but at the end of the day, like this just shows that there's like a so much bigger issue to this.
It's a deeper, darker criminal leak, as Joe Budden and them would say.
Yeah, and it's just wild. Like I don't know, like I don't want to disrespect the hustle. I respect the hustle, but also at the same time, it's like. Kind of feeding into these men, like not her, but like these platforms are allowing these men to like.
And like I said, I don't give a fuck if she making money, go get your bread, support your family.
My issues with the men who are
with the men that are creeps. No, I get you. I get you.
Yeah, and it's just like there's just so many of them out there, and they're willing to spend the fucking bread. Like A meal in a day?
Yeah, it's a lot of creeps when they
A
spend the
meal
bread.
in a day. And you know what?
Like it'd be different if the $1 million she made was off of fucking dudes that was in our age bracket.
Right.
Maybe a little older.
I'm pretty
than her.
sure they're like 50,
But
60.
a lot of these dudes that's probably subscribing off of this aren't 24. They're not 23. They're not 22. They're not 21. They're not 20, 19, or 18. They like fucking 35 to 60.
Yeah.
Probably.
I don't do you know anybody who's like subscribed to OF that are our age? I just don't feel like that's.
What do you mean? You think that horny niggas is just in the older? It's a lot of horny young niggas that are probably subscribed to OF.
Yeah, probably. Hi, baby. How's it going? We're talking about the Cash Me Outside girl. I don't know if you heard about this, but so she just turned 18 the other day, right? And she made an OF the same day on her birthday, and within one day she made
6
a
hours.
mil. 6 hours
to be exact.
Six hours she made $1 million off OF with 0 posts, subscription, tips, and message only. And we're kind of discussing how like it just kind of shows you like how crazy the world is when it comes to men and underage women. I know she's legal now, but she was just 17 6 hours ago. You know, like
shit, 48 hours ago, this girl was just 17.
Yeah, stop saying bitch, man. Slipped up so many times.
She said the same thing.
Yeah, and she's been.
It was Ellen. I thought it was Dr. Phil.
It was on Ellen too.
I think it started with Dr. Phil. That's how we found out that she was like a little bitch, but then she went viral, and then she started getting a bunch of talks.
Yeah,
right.
And it's been like 6 years now.
Exactly.
Right. So I don't. Yeah, so I don't know what's.
Yeah, she just turned 18.
What's the fuzz? And another thing, she got like tattoos when she was like, she got so many tattoos.
Don't do that because we know people
all
that are underage that got tattoos when they were underage.
Yeah, but yeah, it's just wow. It's just wow that like there's so many dudes that are willing to pay.
Because you know all them dudes is like probably 45 years old and got no hair on the top of their head or on the sides. I'm curious, but I didn't subscribe.
That's what I'm saying. Like, the what can
I get what you're
does
saying.
OF
Right,
have
though,
like a stat?
like? I mean, I'm gonna subscribe to her OnlyFans. Like, you can be curious and just not like.
But that's
and
us.
mind your business as like an older dude.
If you're single, you're already subscribed to other people. This girl pops up, like.
That's true.
And you've been following maybe the same people. You just want to check it out real quick.
Yeah, but
a lot of them dudes not about to just check it out. You know that.
Wait,
They're
but
not about to just check it out. They about to.
But you're talking.
Break out the lotion.
But you're talking on a perspective of a man who has a girlfriend. Let's imagine like the world, because the world has like so many men out there are nerds, single. Probably a lot of them are probably like married and not happy in their fucking marriage. You know.
What is the ratio for men to women in this world? All I know is there's more women in this world than men. I don't give a fuck how ugly you are, how weird you are as a dude. You could find a chick if you really. But
yeah, there's probably women.
All her subscribers.
Right.
It's mainly men.
My thing. I'm just a little mad. I used to be a server, right? And it was so hard to get tipped. She got tipped $5,000 for not having a post.
Well, you don't be showing your pussy.
Bruh, I'm a little upset now.
You're right though.
That's
the other thing with OnlyFans. Like, she could be all of her, like, you could subscribe to her and all of her content could just be her shaking her ass and like not being naked at all. She could have bikinis or clothes on and just be shaking her ass or like taking provocative pics.
Right.
But once she could send messages of videos. It could be. I'm not saying she's doing this, but it could be messages of videos of her getting fucked and then sending them into DMs to dudes or just playing with herself. Yeah.
Nah, I'm pretty sure she's just gonna post like pictures and.
But
just,
the thing is, when they send those messages, they have to unlock them. So you have to tip pretty much in order to get those messages.
Oh, how do you know this? Have you been on OF? I don't know how this shit works.
I've done my research.
Your research. Okay. I don't know. I don't know how that shit work. I'm like, how could you tip if there's no post?
Well, people were talking about it on other podcasts.
Oh, just messaging them and
yeah, it's just
I don't know how this shit works.
I've heard people talking about it. You send a DM,
Right.
Like, I mean, it's not that common. If you know people who fuck
Right.
with OnlyFans, you know. I know people who fuck with OnlyFans. But my point is, you send DMs and they'll fucking, and when they send DMs, it's like a paywall.
Right.
So they have to tip you, I guess. Or, I mean,
Do you want the lowdown? Because I know all of it.
What's the lowdown?
So lowdown is subscriptions cheap. Because
Yes.
that's like they just want you in. Like think of it as Amazon, right? So you pay the subscription when they first started, it was cheap, right? Just to get us in.
Right.
Then once we're in and we're addicted to the 2-day shipping, then they raise all the prices and then we're stuck because we're like addicted to it. Same with OnlyFans. So they get you in with like the feed, and the feed is usually just like
Couple dollars as a fee.
like a little tease.
Right.
You pay the subscription.
What is her fee?
Like $5 to $15.
you're not going to be able to
What?
see
Then you're doing the subscription, but the real
Is it,
money,
baby? Could I look up her fee?
What do you
Is that
mean?
weird that I just?
What do you mean
Okay.
look up her feed?
but
I'm pretty sure you
Her
posted it.
her subscription? Like what? At what
Probably
rate
ain't
is she?
posted yet.
No. But you can find out what rate she's charging for the subscription.
Oh, I'm looking right here on TMZ. It's $23.99 a month.
Damn, that's pricey.
Yeah, I'm looking at the TMZ article
What
right
she
now.
think she is?
You talking about she famous?
are like 10
She famous,
Yeah.
but she ain't like.
Think of OnlyFans as like a Twitch or a Patreon,
Like
but for people who
That's not the
can.
real money though. Your subscription isn't the real money. The real money
she's valuing herself way too high.
Yeah.
the menu. So like the menu's kind of like that's how sex workers like they brought sex work into OnlyFans because it's like the
Right.
same setup. So you get the subscription, right? With the subscription, you're now allowed to message them. So now you can message them, be like, "Yo, what's your rates?" They send you the menu, and then like it's the same thing as like a real sex worker. So that point they're like, "I'll send you nudes for this much. I'll send you
Right.
videos for this much. We can talk on the phone for this much. We can do dirty talk."
Almost like Backpage in a sense.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. I just it's
No, it's not
wild.
that. That's all it is. It's just a legal version of Backpage.
Yeah. Is
Pretty
it?
much. Yes, it is.
Okay, it's
Because-
legal. It's illegal because it's not.
You don't think it? I'm not sure if this is happening, but you
No,
don't think it's women on OnlyFans that are probably selling pussy, like in the sense of like.
No, I'm not saying they're not. I'm just
I'm not saying
like,
everybody's doing that, but you
I'm-
don't think it's women on there doing that?
okay. Okay. Let me. What?
Men too.
What? Men too. Okay. So
she's actually right on that part.
what? Man makes
I
a lot
seen
of
a-
money on it.
No,
Yeah,
gay
I'm
men.
pretty
I
sure.
seen an article about gay men and OnlyFans, and they be.
Nicole suggests that I should make an OF because she thinks gay men will probably like me because I'm a small Asian guy with probably a tight booty hole. Yeah. I don't know. Actually, funny story. I had a gay ex coworker, and he thought he always told me I should go to Long Beach and be like one of those dancers at the gay club, and I would make hella bank. And I thought about it for a second, but then I was like, ugh.
Said it when you and I met. I was like, these guys fucking look like you. Like,
Bro, you think I can do it? I think I could do it for a short time. I was like, man, that's some good money. I just gotta work a Friday and Saturday.
do it. So like bartenders and straight.
Yeah, I was bartending.
What's wrong with you, man?
Because they make more money.
Right. I was bartending.
I would clown the fuck out of you if you was out
That's
here.
fine, but if I'm walking home after a bartending at a gay
don't give-
club and I'm
I don't
making
give a
like
fuck how
3
much you
G's, are you
making.
gonna be clowning me then?
Yeah, because I'm not married to you.
You gonna look at my bank account? You gonna be like, how can I join you on the pole on the other end?
I'm good. I'm gonna be like, damn, bro, you making money, but I'm gonna still clown you.
That's fine.
Hey,
Yeah.
So that goes back to our question. So the main question I asked him was basically, if your significant other made an OnlyFans, would you support them?
What is my
What's
answer?
his answer?
Wait, like me having an only?
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you were to have OnlyFans.
We talked about it.
Yeah.
Your answer's different now, but we talked about it was like, I don't love it, but if you're gonna do it, like I'm not
Yeah.
gonna stop you. Like how you make your money is how you
That sounds about like. what
Yeah,
he said,
that's what I said.
Okay, yeah,
it's
that's what he
just,
said.
but it's just like for me, it's just like you got to think long term too, not just a short term.
He said it depends on the content, and that's what I said too.
Yeah.
Like,
See, I wouldn't want to be involved in the content just because like I know I'm not gonna have like I know like I still might have a regular job, not regular job, but like jobs where it's like working for corporations and shit like that. So I would never put myself in those kind of content and
Why
fuck up
couldn't-
my future.
why
in
couldn't
that
it be
way.
involved in the content? Because then those clips would only be like 10 seconds long.
It don't matter. And I was trying to tell Engerson, I was like, I have tattoos. He was like, well, you can be in the content if it just cut out your head. I'm like, how am I gonna hide this tattoo?
Yeah, he has too many tattoos. See, I can get away with it. I ain't got
Yeah,
shit
he
on
ain't got
me. They
tattoos.
just gonna think it's some black dude.
Yeah, there's a lot of black dude out there. OnlyFans.
That's not wrong what you said.
What did I say that was
Shit,
wrong?
there's a lot of black dude out there.
Yeah, literally. Do you see
No, I
any
get what
Asian
you're
guy
saying.
in porn? I see more black dicks than little ching chongs. Name me an Asian porn star. I'll wait.
Wow, we got super off topic, but this is amazing. So
Name
it's okay.
me one. You watch a lot of porn. We all watch a lot of porn. Name me one Asian porn star.
Like a dude.
Like a dude. Plenty
I
of
can think
women.
of a lot
That's
I could think of some women Asian porn stars.
That's
I
what
can't
I'm
think of dudes.
saying. Have you? We have never seen an Asian guy, unless them Japanese porn, but they blur out the dick, so it doesn't even seem.
But the first Asian guy with a big dick that wants to be in porn, I feel like he'll blow the fuck up. Like if he's
'Cause he Asian.
We don't have big dicks.
Cause he
if
Asian.
there's an Asian guy who's blessed with a big dick,
We don't have big dicks, okay?
massive.
That's why we're not in porn, because we don't have big dicks.
This is amazing. No, but she right though. Like imagine,
Or a black guy with
imagine,
with an Asian gal, and then who knows?
imagine you get an
Nah.
Asian dude. Imagine we get like the next Johnny Sins in porn, but he Asian. He got like an 8-inch.
No, I'm okay with.
That'd be nuts.
I'm okay with the porn
That
scene.
dude would make so much
Bro,
money.
I'm okay with the porn scene only having white and black guys, because guess what? That makes us a mystery. You never know. It can be big or small, but you're gonna have to figure it out.
What did he just say to us? To the podcast? I know he did not just say that. I know he did not just say that.
Like
I
you
know
know.
it. I know in on this green earth that God made that this nigga did not just say that.
Yeah. I'm fine with no Asian guys.
This
You know,
nigga's-
it's fine. We don't
Yeah,
need a
problems.
magnifying glass just to see his dick on the porn screen.
Hold on, wait, let's do it. Oh my lord. So 2 minutes and 44 seconds left in the second half of the March Madness of the NCAA. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Baylor 82, Gonzaga 65. This is
All right.
ridiculous.
Well, on that note,
I'm just close that. I don't want to see
on that
no more.
note, anything else we need to talk about, or we can
So
wrap
we
this
did-
up? Oh yes, we got to talk about Quavo and
So we did
Saweetie.
the whole elevator situation.
Right. So to me, it didn't look like he was really. He didn't hit her in the video. It was just kind of like a scramble back and forth.
No, so-
not to normalize the situation.
They both wrong because she swung at him first.
She did. I didn't see that part.
If you look at the video-
I watched the video, but I didn't looked at the video and
Before
analyze
he
who
gets
swung.
actually like inside the elevator and pushes her to the ground or whatever,
Right.
she swings at him when they're outside.
Right.
Like when they're both outside the elevator, she swings at
Oh
him.
yes. I saw that.
And I'm not saying what Quavo did was right. Like he could have like just
Right.
grabbed her and like held her instead
Right.
of like pushing her or whatever. But
right.
I don't know if he was trying to defend himself or whatever. Like we don't know the aspects of their relationship.
Right.
But
It looked bad the first 5 seconds, but then
after I looked at it again,
he stood back, he waited, he didn't just dip, and
He
he
coulda
didn't
helped her up
He
at
didn't.
least,
Yeah, he could have
but
helped her
I
up.
get
Yeah.
like he didn't like. He wasn't the aggressor. After she fell down, he left it at that. He
Right.
didn't keep bullying her, whatever you want to call it, beating her, abusing her.
Yeah.
He didn't keep doing that. He left it at that. He let her gather herself and get up.
Right.
I don't think he really did anything bad, but I could see it still looks bad.
It still looks
Nah,
bad. It still looks bad just because, like, if that was just caught randomly. And by the way, how the fuck does TMZ get everything before the FBI does?
because it's TMZ.
Like, I don't understand. Like, any
You
of
talking
these.
about the main dude from that Harvey dude? He's a lawyer. The dude from TMZ, he's a lawyer.
Oh, okay.
The Harvey Levin
the
or
guy
whatever
who-
his name
the
is.
guy who run the show.
Yeah, I think he used to be a former lawyer. So that
Huh?
too, they pay.
No, they
TMZ.
pay good.
Yeah, that's who they
I'm
pay.
pretty sure they pay
You
well.
don't think they don't pay for this shit? You don't think they didn't
no,
pay
I
to
know they
fucking
do, but
get that shit on Kobe and the scoop on everything early? They pay for that shit. The shit with DMX, OD and being in the hospital, they pay for all that shit.